So today is the day we can actually start working on legitimate faction side of things. We've got plenty of recruits waiting to actually join the base. Well, I mean, more than waiting, probably desperate to get out of this fucking very warm room, because there's also a heat wave, by the way, which I am working on. We actually managed to recruit, while I was doing for the setup for this episode, Amber Namber Damber, who was originally called Two Fingers, but I've taken all the Patreon names, which by God do I regret, judging by some of the names of the undead. We'll talk about that in a second as well, but we're looking at a really good situation where we can start going out proper ranks and assigning factions and things like that as well. Setting up the badges. I just basically need to get a good grip on the colony this time, and just in general. So starting off, let's just make sure everyone's sort of jobs still line up, their badges still line up to their jobs. Obviously, Krupp's don't. Krupp is now just a standard sort of, at least until we can resurrect him, it's just a standard undead sort of mining hauling slave, which is a real shame there. Eagle, still good at social and plants, I believe. Yeah, still good at plants. I'm very, very good at social. I should really swap those around. Julp is very good at construction and cooking, which is still on his badges there. Donnet's good at medicine and animals. Yeah, medicine and animals does make sense. Bonnet is apparently good at hauling and cleaning. He's actually very, very good at melee, which I overlooked, and actually pretty decent at animals as well. We won't worry about those guys. We know what they're good at. We know where their strengths and weaknesses lie at this stage of the campaign. However, with everyone else that we've recruited, we actually need to give them, you know, their jobs in the society here. So I think it's safe to say that Jeff here is going to be our head researcher, no questions asked, and probably is only ever going to be our head researcher, because they have 17 intellectual there and not really anything any good else. I mean, okay, fairly alright social as well. So we'll give them a social badge as a backup. Sitting on computer all day and also being good at social skills. Not sure about that one, Chief. Rednax, you are also good at intellectual. And I quite like having, you know, 2 to 3 intellectual characters at all times, because it clears up the jobs for other people. You generally find with Rimworld, you get diminishing returns after a point. If you get, like, say, 10 colonists, there's generally not enough jobs for everybody, particularly, you know, as we've been fairly lucky getting people who are capable of everything as well. There's just not enough jobs to go around, so I'm kind of happy to have 2 always dedicated researchers there, plus we've got a shit ton of research to do. You're also good at shooting. I'm actually going to mark that down just for quick reference there. So, Amber Namber Damber is very good at construction, so we are going to mark you with the construction badge, and you're also... Oh, you're actually better at crafting. What would craft do me? I mean, we could go with art, but that's going to be a little confusing. There isn't really a better one, is there? So we'll go for that one then. Or is that supposed to be? No, that's construction. Alright, so you're good at crafting. You're also good at construction anyway, so we can probably easily ascertain that. They're also a wizard. We'll take a look at their actual wizard skills in a second and what they can do for the colony here. Then we've got all the undead. I mean, the undead are good at about very few things here. So you've got construction and plants, so we'll go construction and plants, except the other way around. That's Wilma Fingerdo, by the way. We've got Constance Queef. You are good at construction as well. Really unsurprisingly there. And not a lot else. Melee, so I will mark you for melee, just in case you want to fist fight someone and knock them down and obviously capture them. And then we've also got Barry McCockiner, who is very good at construction and plants. There we go. So we've basically got a nice hold on the colony here. You've got to remember Vagaga there is just basically trapped in the bioreactor. All they're good for is power. We'll just dissolve them at some stage. When we're done with them, we'll just dissolve them and get rid of them that way. We are digging out currently what is going to be Donnetz's bedroom there, because Donnetz doesn't have a dedicated bedroom. Right now he's sleeping with all the cattle. I think it's probably the nicest way to put it. And these cattle bedrooms are going to fill up very quickly because we've got a lot of other people that want to join the colony. I'm thinking at this stage, we've taken out Ape's spine and given it to Igor. Ape isn't particularly skilled and only has 1 good trait. To be fair, they're only 18, so they haven't got an adult story yet, so they could be better. I am kind of tempted to just strip them for parts, you know. We can harvest everything, huh? We can harvest, like, literally everything from them. Get a whole bunch of blood packs as well. We can literally extract as much as we can without killing them, and then use them as just a blood bag. That's probably not a terrible idea. The only downside to that is we do have to manually feed them all the time, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Maybe we'll just grab everything from them. I think that might be a better idea. Anyway, we'll deal with that later on that's something for the future. We've got bigger fish to fry for the time being. So in terms of research, we are currently going for organ vat, vitals monitor, genome sequencing, cloning vat, and then eventually brainwave scanning, which will allow us to bring back to life Kropvush, our little Sith Lord, can return free of Bonnet's influence. Bonnet's obviously the only thing keeping him alive right now, so already he's doing him a favor. Krupp still has the control over the Force, so a level 25 Sith Lord there. Still a very good character. Now, I want to check out Amber Namber Damber's Force powers. So you are a level 5 wizard. You're a level 5 entertainer, specifically. All wizard classes have, or well, most wizard classes, besides like Lich, have sort of an ultimate ability that you have to learn with a scroll. Amber Namber Damber can learn to battle him, which gives, what is that? Empowers nearby allies. Each verse of the him adds the effect and refers the balls to combat power. Each verse consumes 9% additional mana. Yeah, but what does it actually do, though? Hover your mouse over skill attributes for more info on improvements. Well, I guess we can't find that out until we've actually upgraded the damn thing. For the time being, though, I do always like to go with, like, either clarity or focus. Decrease the mana cost for abilities or increase the rate mana is recovered. What else are you good at here? So you're capable of doing Lullaby just off the bat. What does Lullaby do? Emotionally soothing wave that washes away concerns and consciousness to put any creatures in the target area to sleep. Oh, wow, that could be awesome. If we get, like, a raid of werewolves or vampires or wizards that we want to capture, blast them with this and send them to sleep. That could be fantastic. Bard inspires other nearby pawns. This ability is always active. Could be fantastic. Just a nice passive ability there. We've got Abundant Laughter. Is that the one skill has 2 components, a passive skill and an active skill? The passive skill allows the bard to entertain other colonists in passing conversations. Activating the ability cast a net over the colony allows the bard to detect troubled pawns and attempt to entertain them. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. I do like this class. I think of all the classes to get, somebody capable of helping us with the sort of colony management and keeping the mood high as we're about to recruit a shit ton of people all at once. Probably for the best. I'll be honest, I like the idea of going for this one, the passive one. Inspires other pawns when they're nearby. I'm going to go for that all in. Because it's passive, we don't have to worry about spending points on clarity or focus, right? So we can go for Playwright, Make Cause, Inspirations, Frenzy Inspirations, Learning and Social Inspirations, or Heroic Inspirations. My god, wow, that's very good. Or Charisma. Just how often they'll attempt to inspire. Well, let's just put all the points into that start off with, because doing that as often as possible seems like it would be the most beneficial to the colony. Let's blitz on. So things to do in the background. Any prisoners we don't want to use, and in fact that's something we could do with this other prisoner that I'm not really interested in recruiting. Strip them for parts, sacrifice them to Cthulhu, give Igor another body part, because of course we are slowly turning Igor into a disgusting Cthulhuid beast, which is going to be very powerful. Now, what do we want to do with our implants? Ideally, I'd like to put them on Krupp, to make a sort of Darth Vader-esque character, a cybernetic Sith Lord. We can't put them on Donitz, because when Donitz turns into a werewolf, all of his implants will just break and disappear. Similarly, we could put them on Julp, but I have a feeling when Julp turns into war form, he'll lose some things as well. Apparently, he has fangs in his jaw, so we can't put any there, and similarly, if he gets claws, he'll lose his bionic arms. So Julp and Donitz are kind of off. Igor already kind of has components being added. So I guess we could upgrade either Bonnet or Krupp with the Bionic components. We'll wait for Krupp to be resurrected fully in a fleshy human body. Then we'll give him his upgrades. I think we will turn him into our Darth Vader, a sort of living weapon. That would be kind of awesome. He was always kind of our weapon, our damage dealer anyway. So giving him that living armor, which we have wherever the hell that is these days. Surrogate Liver, Auxiliary AI, Automatic Virus Killer, Dermal Placing. There it is. So this is the armor that goes under their skin. Gives them plus 33% to blunt, heat, and sharp. That's insane. Beauty -1. I mean, that's just how the object looks on the floor. It's not going to make Krupp look any uglier or anything like that. It gives him plus 50%. Sorry, plus 80 hit points and times... Is that times half pain? Is that what you're telling me? So he takes half as much pain? Or does he take an additional 50% pain? Seeing as it's a percentage and you're timesing it by that, I would assume it's half as much pain in that case, right? I'm not sure. We'll have to find that out as we go. Unfortunately, a lot of these monsters can be fairly ambiguous. Might be the best way to phrase it with some of their way they describe themselves. Anyway, how are we doing in terms of this heat wave then? Because that was what I was concerned about. We've got this gigantic base and no real way to keep it cool. What I've done is generally put down a lot of ways to cool it from the central chamber. Now, a lot of these bedrooms back here, as you can see, don't really need cooling, mainly because we're really deep under a mountain, so a heat wave isn't going to penetrate that far into the mountain and isn't going to affect them. And looking at the stockpile, I think we need to break down a shit ton of weapons, because how frequently are we going to use these things? Wait, do we have a trade beacon? Oh my god, we don't have a comms console. Oh, you fool. How many good deals have I missed out on because of that? What an absolute animal. Okay, fine then. Let's stick down a comms console somewhere in the lab. This is kind of looking like a half-decent lab, huh? It's looking pretty decent to start off with. I would like, when we get the Rim Atomic stuff down, this place is going to look like a full-on proper laboratory, and it's kind of rare you can do that in Rimworld, to be honest with you. So I do, like I've said every episode, really want to start the Rim Atomic stuff as soon as possible, and honestly, I think we're at the stage now where we could start that. You know, I think we're actually at the point where this is a viable thing to start the work with, so we need like a Rim Atomics research bench. We need to actually buy the research, which is kind of interesting. I just as a test bought portable radiation detectors. We need to start project. Now, I wonder if that unlocks specifically like a research job for this bench, similar to how with the cult system, when you research something culty, you have to use this specific bench. I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue when it comes to this. Oh, they're super detailed, huh? They look a little bit out of place, but you know what? I kind of like that it's super high fidelity. Kind of shows in that's straight out of Star Trek. You've taken that straight off the bridge, Mr. Data. Alright, what have we got then? We can hit the research button. What does that do for us? Oh, so it actually opens the sort of tab down here. Cool. So send trade ship for 1,000 silver. Don't know what that does, I'll be honest with you. We'll try these buttons out at some stage. Oh, speaking of which, speaking of ship, we could build a landing pad. That's actually a fantastic idea, and I don't know why it's taking me so long to think of it. We stick down a landing pad, we can actually get traders landing in our base, which will bring, you know, they'll drop off people who are asking to use our landing pad, or they'll drop off people who want to trade with us, or they might request repairs, which we can do for some silver. Now, we would have to dig out an area to let them land in. I don't really want to sacrifice my farm for this, but it is also super fucking good. Can it be placed under a roof? My god, where can we place this that would work? We can apparently place it there. Let's see if that works, because if that works, I'm kind of fine. Now, ideally, you need 2 of the damn things as well. That's not going to work. That's surely under mountain, right? Well, we can give it a go. I mean, why not? We'll at least see if it does something, huh? Let's do that. Now, I don't want to reduce too much of my farming space down there, because we are running quite low on that, at least until we get hydroponics later on. I'd be kind of fine building these if we could get, like, a decent, reliable hydroponics basin, but I don't know that we can. We don't have any good power whatsoever for the time being. That's where I'm hoping we can go with Rimatomics. Right, so now, unsurprisingly, that we've got the communications bench down, we're actually getting a lot of people asking if they want to buy some shit. We'll put one in here, too, because I imagine we'll have Jilt working in there quite frequently. Eagle, where are you working for the most part? With the prisoners. You know what, that's a fair point. I want to put these communications benches around so that, you know, if we ever need any last-minute deals, they're kind of there. Put one in here, but that doesn't really fit the aesthetic. You can put one in Eagle's room, I guess. That kind of works. Yeah, fine. We'll do that as well, because Eagle is our top social character. So we want Eagle to have the most access to these things. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively cancel those ship landing sites, because, look, we can tell they're not going to work because it's overhead mounted. I just think the game's not taking that into account. So what we would really want to do is drop the landing pads up here somewhere. Oh, God, look at all this blight that's still going around. I'm not going to even bother sowing these anymore. Fuck them. Just get rid of them. Just come down when we can. We'll put some landing pads up here. This is kind of the perfect place for it. It's a nice walled-in area, not too far away from the base. It is kind of a pain in the arse. Like, it is quite a distance. We could put it inside the arena, but obviously that's not particularly convenient either. We need room for 2 of them. That's my only concern here. You need 2 landing pads. You get a secondary pad or an ancillary pad. That way, if your first one is filled with somebody waiting repairs or whatever, you're not missing out on trade deals. You're not missing out on people being dropped off or anything like that. So we'll do something like that. That kind of works, huh? Yeah, that's pretty good. My only concern would be, obviously, raids attacking them, like full-on going for our trading pads here. So we could just wall across, turn it into a proper kill box. Actually, that's a really good idea, Brain. Yeah, I like that. All right, turn these fucking roofs off. So what I'm going to do then, so they'll have to come through here, right? Then we'll sort of corral them around here. That's it. Send them up. And then we could send them back again. So do something like that. Just bear with me on this one. This is going to be fairly confusing for the time being. Alright, there we go. So not only are we going to get a bit more of an effective kill box, inverted commas, or at least a maze we can fill with traps or whatever, but that will also protect our landing pads too, because they can only get through here. Then what we'll do for our colonists who want to get out to the trading pads, we'll put 2 doors down here. That way, if the enemies do try and attack it, they've got to get through our firing squads, which are obviously going to be stood in this area of the base. I think that works out quite well. I'm pretty happy with that, and Jilt's apparently fucking flying to deliver those bricks. Getting this done as soon as possible would be fantastic. Do we want to use traps? Honestly, we've got... Can you build bone traps? Because if we can, obviously we'll just fucking put down loads of traps this time then. Let's go security. There we are. Right, bone traps you can. 35 bones. So if they kill someone, they've immediately paid their own cost, really. Wow. That could be quite overpowered. We'll see how we go with that. I might not even want to use traps, to be honest with you, because we don't want to, like, immediately kill people without even getting a chance to capture them. We might get some really valuable prisoners turn up as well. And another new recruit. Who did we get this time then? We got Ergo. Eagle asked Ergo to join. Ergo is accepted and joined Eagle's community. That's incredibly confusing. Right, so I'm going to have to dive back into my nameless then and see what we've got. So which one were you? Oh my god, what have you got? You are a super high level enchanter then. They've got enchant body. Grow extra limbs to improve manipulation, increase fighting speed. The enchantment tends to make the enchanter look horrifying and Camelan other pawns. Everyone's a psychopath here. Literally, Igor is walking around with more tentacles than an octopus. So you're fine, my friend. Chant Aura. Disarm social balance, improve social... Sure. Well, why is that not set to autocast? Can you not autocast that one? Sometimes remember magic. Yeah. So that's what the X notes, by the way. If you right-click on a spell, normally you're allowed to designate autocast, but I guess that doesn't work anymore, huh? Nope. Oh, well, it doesn't matter too much. So, unless it's just because we recruited them, we actually need to put some points into it. You know what? I feel like they haven't got these unlocked, and that's just garbaging me around. It doesn't matter too much. So one of the cool things that we can do is the enchantment. I believe it's this one, Enchanter's Stone. So we can shoot a raw artifact, and it will give us a powerful sort of like artifact, might be the best way to describe it. So you can blast like a bit of gold, that might give you a magic ring, or you can blast a bit of plasteel, and that might give you a magical amulet, or something along those lines. So for passive bonuses, I think this one's actually the best one. I'm going to go for this one to start off with then. Chunk some points into that. Now, what do we need? There you go. So we need silver, steel, iron, if you've got a mod that supports iron, herbal medicine, jade, wood, gold, or magicite, and that will give you a sort of powerful item. Now, we've only got level 0, so we would have to only shoot stone chunks. I don't know what that does, but we can always give it a go quickly, huh? Let's go blast ourselves some stone chunks and see what that turns into. Please don't use all of those. That would really suck. Nothing. Yeah. What did that do? I don't think it did anything. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for your, what did that do, though? Well, like, it gave him an extra point. Here you go, my friend. Have some clarity. I mean, I want to do whatever makes the magic cost less. That way we can spam out abilities more and obviously level them up. Yeah, I feel like it's... I don't know if that one works so much, but it doesn't matter too much. You know, we can always get better things out of that later on. So, we've also got a mining fee there with... a partnership fee with Mining Co. So before any ships will land, we need to pay like 100 silver or whatever. Should have also rotated that, shouldn't I? Shit. Well, never mind. You know, that's not such a big deal. I'm also changing the killbots slightly. I want to stagger them on the way through, because if they were walking down here and we were shooting down there directly, they'd also be able to fire back. Whereas it's staggered like this, they're going to pop around a corner. They can't stand still because of the sandbags, then they're going to get shot. So that does kind of work quite well. I do prefer this tactic where you sort of force them out a much smaller area there. So how do we do that again? We put down like a... I believe it's a stockpile zone. It needs to be somewhere near the beacon, so we'll do something like that. And we need to drop some silver in there, so we'll go silver. Excuse me. Thank you. Fucking storage. Right, silver. And then we say, I don't know, allow a certain amount. Now, how much was it? Like 1,000 gold? How much do you want to pay, my man? Igor, cannot use no power. I think it was 1,000. We'll just put 1,000 there anyway, because I'm sure we've got 1,000 to spare, right? So, Ergo is good at plants and construction, sure. I mean, as far as Rimworld skills go, I'll take absolutely both of those here. And we're going to have to set these guys up some jobs as well. I did forget to do that. Oh, you're an alright doctor. 10. You make for a good backup doctor, I guess. So, we'll put some points into that one. What else we got here? Let's just quickly chunk all of these through. Right, so I'm looking at construction, and they both got major passions in it, too. Shit, that's very good. Put some points into construction. There you go for you two. Or do you want to prioritize delivery first? Yeah, where it's available, I guess. We'll put delivery, then construction, and then you will have to only be construction. In fact, we'll make you repair, because you're incapable of doing anything sort of basic stuff. You're incapable of, what is that, dumb labor, I believe that's called. Harvest and growing will put much higher as well. Plant cut should always be tier 1 for everybody. My god, I've let this sort of disappear, huh? Right, let's just go ahead and bulk that one up massively. Cool. And then in terms of crafting, sure, you are actually our best crafter in the colony now. So I'm going to put points of 1 into all of those and actually not down construction, because I'd rather, if possible, then be crafting everything. Then if they can't do that, do the construction. Then if they can't construct, do the growing and harvesting. That works out pretty well. We got some really good characters out of this. Like, genuinely, the major passion in construction for these people is insanely good. So we're just waiting on... I'm actually having to build more fucking... more wind turbines after I rip the old ones out, so I'm looking stupid now. These things, when they're done, should be more than enough to power these landing pads. I'll stick down a couple of batteries as well, like in this corpse storage freezer, whatever you want to call it. We'll put another couple of batteries down in here just to ensure that if the wind turbines do go a bit tits up for quite a long time, we can still get, you know, people landing, that type of thing. Igor promised kindness to Frog and asked her to join. Frog has accepted and joined Igor's community, but Frog is now called Crixus. Welcome aboard. That is the Blood Mage. So this person I was just looking at doesn't really have many good skills at all. I mean, they're fairly okay at medical, fairly good at melee. So I guess we'll just put a point in that, but really they haven't really got anything else going for them. So I might make you premium cleaner to go along with our other cleaner. I guess hauling would be kind of more useful. Yeah, it's really not a lot we can do for this person, so we'll just sort of chuck them whatever they are capable of doing here. Doctor, absolutely not. Get out of here with that shit. Right, so obviously we want that to be... Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Right, we want this to be maxed out. We want this to be maxed... Fucking... This work tab is killing me. Right, let's just max out all of these very briefly. There we go. We don't want any of that. We'll max out refuel. Now, I'm giving jobs to the Gugger here, even though they're stuck in a vat, so it doesn't matter too much, but I thought this was quicker. Now, it's Crixus. You are garbage at everything. Wow, you are just really, really terrible. So you can deliver, you can haul, and you can clean. Congratulations. That's really all you're good for in the colony. Just take some fucking points into, like, stone cutting as well, I guess. There you go. If you got nothing else to do, you can stone cut. Definitely do not cut, though. I don't want to die yet. Now we don't have enough bedrooms. Good God, that filled up quickly, huh? Donna's bedroom's still not done yet. So what we'll do is we'll quickly go and blueprint. Let's remove this one and this one. Quickly just blueprint these and copy them over. Let's just be careful so we don't grab that other wall. Right, so if we do that, that should do that. And then create another blueprint of this side. And then quickly paste this one in as well. Right, that should keep us going for a while. That's another 4 beds. And who doesn't have a bed? So we've got Ember Pan with Donit's Redneck's Jilp. So we need one for Jeff. We need one for Crixus, one for Newt as well. So we need 3 more bedrooms minimum. My God, we're really filling this base up quick. Oh God, speaking of which, there's another one. Okay, Rokan, what were you good at again? You are an insanely good social and shooting character. Good God. No, wait, that's Seagull. I was going to say, that's ridiculous. Right, round 2. Rokan is good at mining and animals. That's fantastic, because it's actually, we could do with a decent miner, because we don't really have one for the colony, right? Welcome aboard, my friend. All right, let's quickly get all those points set up. So, also good with animals. I don't really think we need anyone training animals. I'm not ever going to use animals in this, I'll be honest with you. Also good at construction. Jesus, okay. Well, let's take some points into that. Put a couple more points into that one. Quarrying, mining, that can all be top tier, whatever, that's fine by me. Get rid of drilling, and we'll put some more points into deliver as well. Pretty fine with that. And then we'll put construct, deconstruct. Let's all put some points into those. Nice. Welcome aboard. Nice. We got some really, really good recruits. I'm not even kidding. We've got... So what's it? Mining and construction. Again, I don't care about animals. Mining and construction for you. I'm seeing a trend here, and that is a shit ton of characters capable of construction. Don't get me wrong. When we're building a pretty big indoor base, I'm fine with that. I think that's good. And Ape's resistance has been broken now. Ape we don't actually want to recruit, ever. So I guess we've just done that to train up her skills in social. So I guess we'll try and harvest whatever we can without killing her. Can you remove the pelvis in this? Oh, Jesus Christ, why would I even ask that? I'm going to remove the pelvis because I maintain you can live without a pelvis. That's not necessary. Taking out a pelvis, losing a pelvis will not kill you. Now, I know for a fact someone needed a new kidney. Who was it? Who needed that kidney? Right kidney. Whip out his right kidney as well while we're at it. Give me that one. Give me a left eye and a right eye. You don't need those. Give me a left ear, right ear. You don't need those. You don't need a nose. You don't need a jaw. You don't need your arms. This can all fucking go as well. We're not interested in that shit. Should I do hands first, then arms? Or maybe I should just do arms. Yeah, we'll just do arms just in case. Get rid of a leg. Get rid of the other leg. There we go. And that... Oh, we could practice surgery on them as well. That gives you a whole bunch of medical skill. But bear in mind, you are working on a live cadaver there. Then when we're done with that, we could... what is it? I wanted to yank out... oh, we were going to sacrifice them to Cthulhu. Yeah. Get to work, Don. Let's strip them for parts. Do we need to keep them in a freezer or anything? Are they just on ice, huh? Have we got like a surrogate livers just, yeah, ear? It's not degrading. We don't apparently need to keep body parts in a freezer. That's fine by me. Alright, let's pay this goddamn entrance fee then. Call Mining Co. Let's send Igor up there, our best socialist. Not socialist, socializer. That's something very different. A socialist probably wouldn't be paying for this. This is good, though. Well, I mean, look at this base now. We've got ourselves a lovely little landing area. We've got a proper kill box. We were going to pay the partnership fee. Then we can delete this shit and actually hold this all back to base again, which is a little bit confusing, but there we go. Alright, and then... Call Mining Co. We can request medical supplies, request air support, they request a cargo supply if we have enough silver by the beacon. In fact, we probably should leave some silver by the beacon in that case. My mistake. But more to the point, it gives us another way of, you know, trading and getting in touch with the outside world, especially now that I've vilified us with just about every friggin' trader in the realm. So, that's fine. That can stay there. What do you mean? Well, it can stay there. There's silver. It's silver. It's fine. It can stay. It's fine. I don't know what you're talking about, game. Right, okay, so in a second, you will see with your eyes, there it is. It do be like that, a mining ship itself. Look at this. And then we can actually trade with these guys as well, I believe. So we go, if you want to actually come back here. Nice. So I think we can now trade with them. If I say trade with cargo ship, kind of like a trading with another sort of trade ship, you know, with their comms console, except these guys are more focused around, you know, mining, so they'll have steel, plastic, gold components, that type of thing. They also have apparently a medicine occasionally, but I guess we're literally buying a med pack off of their spaceships. They're probably not a big fan of that. Lots of chem fuel for relatively cheap. They're not too bad. Plasteel also not too terrible either. Now, I am noticing that it's only taking the silver from our main stockpile and not from here. So I guess we can delete that now then and move that stuff all back over. I guess I was right. But yeah, no, we can have... This is our secondary pad, our ancillary pad, which means if we get a spaceship like this turning up that requires repairs, and we agree to do it, but don't do it instantly, and another ship wants to land, we have that spare pad so we can still trade with them, or they can still drop people off, and then they'll pay us for basically using our landing pad. It's kind of a cool little system. So, how are we doing then? Looking at the base... I've set a couple more workbench to build. We got a gem crafting table, which is used in the sort of arcane magic production, so producing enchantment gems for armor and weapons. We've got an advanced fabrication bench, which is used for the Star Wars stuff, but that shit is super, super OP, so we're not going to be doing that in a hurry. And we've also got Bionic's workbench, which should speak for itself. That's obvious why I'm hopefully going for that one. People currently researching. We're blitzing through the genome sequencing. Cloning that and brainwave scanning is up next. We might be able to get Krupp rebuilt and ready to go by... the end of tomorrow's episode, I think. Now, this is what I've really been waiting for. Look at our lineup right now. We've got a whole bunch of people with a whole bunch of weapons, and look at these fucking spells. We didn't even look at the Chronomancer in hindsight. 8 points available. I don't know anything of what these guys do, because every time I played Rimworld Magic, I've never actually managed to get these guys. So he's a big fan of Tool, then, I'm guessing, just by these symbols here. So we've got decrease the mana cost for all abilities. Like I said, I still think Focus is fantastic. So we've got Prediction, conscious effort to dedicate to deciphering future events. Prediction has 2 components. Self-awareness makes the Chronomancer uncannily difficult to harm. However, this splits the attention of the Chronomancer and reduces their physical acuity and speed. Prediction of significant events, such as flight of birds, cloud of dust, a storm, and wind are highlighted to the Chronomancer, woven together into the tapestry, blah, blah, blah. What does it do? What does it do? I don't know. I don't know what that do. What's this one, then? Alter Fate. Okay, cool. Can revert environmental conditions even after they can... Oh... This can backfire, causing the event to change, becoming more severe, or to trigger the infamous butterfly effect. So, for example, a cold snap, I imagine we could change it, try and stop it, but it might turn into a volcanic winter, which is, you know, arguably a lot worse. Forward manipulation, we can accelerate time. That sounds terrible. Reverse manipulation. I'm not going to read all of these during the video, but, you know, you can sort of see the point of this guy now. Let's go with this then. Makes it harder to hit. That sounds quite fun. And then we can actually upgrade the various things here. The amount of mana required to maintain it. Right, so that is just a permanent drain on his mana then, I assume. No. I guess because we haven't actually put any points into it yet. Yeah, there you are. Okay, cool. So minus 10% consciousness, 20% aim and delay. Right. Oh, wow, look at that. So actually, he's got probably a massive consciousness debuff now. Prediction 1 does exactly that. Minus 24% consciousness because they are too busy trying to, you know, see the future before it has happened here. Cool. Predict an event. Oh, that's cool. Each Chronomancer can only participate one event at a time. Let's go for this one then. Reducing the upkeep of it, I think, is a lot better. Oh, shit, was that one? Yep, whoops. Never mind. Right, Blood Wizard then. What are you good for? We might as well get them all leveled up before this angry pack of whatever the hell it is comes in. He already knows all his power. I'm putting all the points into Clarity or Focus, like I said, to start off with here, because I still think they're the best. Similarly, you, though, you're different. What can you do? Enchant a melee weapon. Nah, we're good. Compliant Form grows extra limbs. I'm up for that one. You know what we need? More tentacle beasts. That sounds cool. Reduces the mana regeneration. So we didn't actually know that skill, which is probably why we couldn't toggle it on and off. Increases the power of enchanted body, enchanted aura by 30. Oh, yeah, cool. Put all the points into that then. Fuck it. I'm not going to go too crazy about micromanaging the wizard skills, I'll be honest with you. And then our good friend Bonnet Bigley. Right, what can you go for then? Let's put all the points into corpse eating, because that one just seems to be incredibly useful. I've actually tried that a little bit. Not eating corpses myself, but doing it on corpses out in the wild, just see what effect it has on him. It does seem insanely useful here. Right, Donitz, obviously, we can't level up. Jilt probably has some points available, though. Let's take a look. We've got 3 points available. Nice. Let's go for Spectral Wolf. That's cool. That fits nicely in with him and Donit's going to be best of friends. Krupp as well probably has. He's kind of close to hitting level 26 there. As with everyone else, I'll sort of go through their powers in between episodes and get my head around them, because I don't want to spend too many times during episodes sort of, you know, saying, oh, this power does this and this power does that. I think that'll waste everyone's time. Right, what are we actually up against? Manhunting Chalika Thierry. What are those? Oh my good god. They are giraffes crossed with gorillas. They are gigantic, and they seem very, very strong. Despite what bizarre appearance could suggest, whatever it is closely related to horses and rhinos. Walks on its knuckles and uses huge sloth-like claws as both a rake and a mean defense against predators. 7.4 melee DPS, and it can nuzzle every 4.2 days. I don't think they're here to nuzzle, my friends. I think they are here to destroy. But we will destroy them first, because we've got, you know, a shit ton of wizards on our side. Wizards versus giraffes. Just gonna point it out. I feel like wizards probably have it down. Right, so Krupp, you might as well stand very far down here and sort of soak up the damage. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be really, really interesting. Is our death squad gonna be able to take out a whole herd of strange creatures? Honestly, yeah, probably. In fact, Bonnet could probably solo it. In fact, you know what? When they start slowing down on those sandbags, Bonnet, my man, just hit him with a fucking death bolt. Just hit him with a fucking death bolt right there, my man. Watch this. Oh, get roasted. Oh, that wasn't even that good. Oh, God, they are making significant progress. I've changed my mind. Choke them down. Right, keep it paused. Let's, choke that one. Okay, inspire. Please inspire just everybody. Does it just do that? Oh, my God, this ability is always active. Okay, nothing to worry about then. Okay, Blood Mage, where are you? Ignite blood. Ignites and burns any exposed blood in intense flash fire. That sounds terrible. Blood for blood. Curse the target's blood. Does not sacrifice enough blood. Oh, God, okay. I demand a blood sacrifice. Do it. Do it. There. Okay, we're good. Now, blood for blood. No. Ignite blood. How much blood do you fucking want, my man? So blood cost is 30. Okay, you're going to be useless, Torann. I feel like I should be sacrificing blood before a raid rather than during the raid, but that's okay. Oh, this could be bad. They are right there, huh? What are other wizards? The other wizards are garbage. What's a chronostatic field? Place all living creatures. Ah, cool. That sounds useful. Right. Blast them. Oh, it worked. It actually just freezes them in place. Crap, you are going to get your... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. This is bad. Do we retreat? I think we retreat. I think we all retreat. I think everybody run. I think everybody run quick. I think Donitz is going to turn into a big old werewolf and hold them off. I'm afraid. Right. Donitz hold them off. Oh, good lord. Everybody seriously run back to the base. Fucking good lord. Donitz is being just absolutely overwhelmed. I think Donitz is going to fucking die here. Donitz run. Donitz run. Bonnet, fly. Bonnet fly. That's a good idea. Right, get out of there, my man. Donitz, you need to leave. This is awful. What the hell are these things? Okay, Bonnet's here. Joe, just hold those doors. Hold the door. Hold the door. You know how this go. Hold the door. Excuse me. I'm trying to... Okay, there we go. Hold that open. This one we can also hold open if it's necessary. Right, everybody just fucking run. Donitz, how you doing? Donitz is absolutely going to die. Please run. Oh my god. When he gets over the water, they might slow down enough for him to get away. That's exactly what's going to happen. Run, little Donitz. Oh, good lord. Rockin is down. Who is Rockin? Oh, he's the guy we just got. Oh, you didn't predict that one, did you shit? Prediction. Good one. Rescue on the way past. Grab him and run. Oh my god, it's going to slow him down so much. They're right here. They are right here. Crop did nothing. What are they shooting at? Oh my god, there's one there? How did it get there? Okay, well, there's one dead. Good god. Donitz, you might have just risked your life to save another. You'll be remembered, my friend. We're going to have to resurrect fucking Donitz as well. This is so bad. Oh, no. Bleeding out 1 hour. What are these things? What are these things? Come on. These are absurd. For fuck's sake. All right. Okay. Nothing to worry about here. Don't worry. I'm still not too concerned. See, now we've got them on a real lineup. Oh my god, they take such a fucking beating. Hit him with them Fog of Torment. Hit him with the Fog of Torment. Come on. Nice. Now hit him with the Death Bolt. Oh, that was good. Okay. I don't know what avail, though. Oh my god, please, 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 please. For the love of God, kill her. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. What, do we keep retreating through the base? Nah, you stand and fight. You stand and fight. Oh my god, I thought the Moon Fury might actually help out, God forbid. Jolt Warform. Jolt Warform. Okay, we are actually doing some damage here. Something's working. It doesn't look like it should be, but something is working. Okay, there's what, like 4 left? Rockin's back up. Rockin, you are dead, my boy. You are going to Bonnet. Wow, that was horrendous. God, Jesus, now we've got to bring back fucking Donitz as well. Are you kidding me? Well, at least we've almost got the cloning base done. At least that's almost ready to go, huh? Joke, get in there. Get in there with your claws, my man. That's it. Kick their asses. Okay, all the rest of you, get out of the way. Good lord, just let Joke deal with this. He's the only guy who's probably capable of even damaging the damn things. There we go. Right. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrendous. Is Rockin okay, or are we going to lose Rockin as well? Bleeding out 3 hours. Not if I have anything to say about it, we're not. Right, melee attack. Melee attack. Finish him off. Everybody else, you are free to finish him off. Go about your business. Holy shit, that was horrendous. Do we even have a doctor now? Not really. Amber Namber Damber is our new doctor. Welcome aboard. Oh shit, the other one's back up. It's just a wild creature, though. It's not actually a manhunter anymore. Joe, we've got to get that fortification going, my man. Come on. There we go. Okay, rescue. Please, save Rockin. Save Rockin, save the world. Get him to bed. I was going to say Donitz, please get over here and help. But of course, there is no help. There is no help. Amber Namber Damber. Tend. What can we do? Bonnet. Bonnet, get over here. Bonnet, get over here. Tend. Nice. Okay. Just draft, stand there, keep healing him. We're definitely going to save you. Trust me, we are going to save you. You are alive. You are a living, breathing... Oh, there we go. Fucking just done it. We've done it. The Chronomancer's safe. Okay. Krup's down again. Not a big deal. Bonnet can just go and resurrect him. You know, he was already... He's already not doing so well. Donitz, though, is a big loss. We've got to make sure this guy goes into the freezer and doesn't rot. If he rots, then we're going to lose the ability to clone him. Jesus. Okay, then. Sarcophagus. Right. Turns out the kill box, kind of shitty. We could do some turrets. We could definitely do with some turrets. I don't know how the hell that happened. They annihilated Krupp in no time at all. Joe, you need to build this sarcophagus, like, instantly, my friend, because Donitz needs to be put on ice as soon as possible. Okay, well, it's not fantastic, but it'll do for the time being. There we go. Good lord. Another one of the big five down. I mean, Krupp, they're both savable, but we've got to put a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of resource into this. Bring him back. You fought valiantly, Krupp, just not valiantly enough. Thank you. Good work. Okay, that was horrendous. Thank you for watching. This has been a horrible raid. I wasn't expecting anything like that. I don't know that the game knows how to send the alpha animals, or whether or not that's the type of raid that we're supposed to expect, because those things seem to be kind of ridiculous. It almost seems to me like they're not properly tweaked for that style of raid, but anyway, it doesn't matter too much. We survived it, and that's all that matters. Let's give a shout out to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Sidini, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Donald, Facundo Vasquez, Fluffernutter, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Jimbo, Josh Lendine Tesla, Justin Wallace, Kanan Carter, Michael Mullen, Mr. Smug, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necrophilm, Pelvis Presley, Skaz, Shayet Sinclair, Serthor the Swede, Stannis the Manis, The Forsaken One, Toby Cruz, Tom Terror 18, Tyler Kendall, and Vacuous Backers. Thank you for your support of the Insanity Lovers on Patreon. Thank you for your garbage names. If you've got any other garbage names to throw at me, please throw them at me relatively soon, because I think I need to rename Brocken as well, don't I? That's definitely not a Patreon name. That's a garbage name. And a shout out as well, of course, to Asero, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Ben Trope, Bettimus Max, Better Valerian, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Don2217, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Icy the Great, Irish, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Jason, Jose, Joran DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plot, Justin Walters, Lemon Stark, Smee, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lundberg, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pansamu, Panther Peyton Denisar, Rosh Nolligar, Billionaire, The Bloody Knight, The Insane Pickle, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade, Wolfie, Yorker, Zach Pillar, and Zico. See you guys all tomorrow for, I guess, a funeral dirge? Good God.